Hey guys, welcome to our September update. Man, September was crazy. We were all over the place, a lot of travel. So two main trips. First was I headed to Pennsylvania for a big conference with MK caregivers. We had 150 there from all over, different organizations all over the world, kind of representing MK Care in different places like India and Korea, and then many from the US representing organizations based here. So good. Also, our whole family went to Florida to our headquarters for our regional member care meetings, where we all get together and we do some professional development and planning as a member care department. So that went well as well. And then we also did some travel up to Denver to visit some MKs up there. So all over the place. It was great though. So now for this next month, we'll be looking at preparing for fall and winter. So we've been acquiring winter clothes and getting ready for snow. Colorado's not too bad, but we're just ill-equipped at the moment. So we're getting prepared for that. Temps are getting into the 40s, so we're getting used to some cooler weather, but we're liking it a lot. So this time of year with our conferences, we're always in kind of planning mode and also just kind of revisiting vision and looking forward. And this year is no exception. As we look at our dynamics, which are pretty unique, we have a lot of things that we want to get better at. We have, for example, with Ethnos 360, we have about 660 MKs that we would say are under our member care. 500 of those would be still on the mission field, not graduated from high school yet. And then the rest would be like young adults that are now going to college here in the US. That breaks down to about 265 parents or families that kind of represents. So there's a ton. So we have a lot of dynamics. Plus, when you talk about our families themselves, we've got kids, our families that are in completely remote tribal locations, so that are homeschooling. I mean, it's using radios and helicoptering or flying in a bush plane in. So communicating with them is very difficult. And then we have families that are here in the US based at our different facilities. We've got kids going to boarding schools. We've got, many different dynamics on the field. And then we've got kids that are young adults that are going to colleges in the US. So there's a lot to consider. And so we're trying to get better at communication. That's a big one. We're going to work on branding this year and being able to get our information into the hands of families. We want to get better at equipping parents, so equipping mom and dad to be in better position to help their kids walk through transitions cross-culturally. We're also a very small team. To do this vision is one of those things that seems impossible, but we are reminded of Gideon and his army and just how impossible that was, of losing so many men and looking at the army that they're facing and just looking at it as such an impossible task. But really what that does, it allows the victory to be the Lord's, and this vision, this whole purpose is the Lord's, and so we're looking to him to do the big things that only he can do, and it won't be us that gets credit, and that's good. And so we're excited to see what he has and to use us to do that. So we're excited, but we definitely have a lot of work to do. So seasons like this are very helpful to really be able to devote a lot of time to planning and getting ready. So hey, we're so grateful for you. Thank you so much for being a part of our team, allowing us to be in this position to do this job. And in that, it allows the families to be doing the work of the Great Commission, and we get to stand behind them, lifting them up. Love you guys. Thanks.